Need to expand the local storage on your PC or Mac for music and movies, or all the pics and videos you collect from your phone? The traditional answer has been an external hard drive. The newer, better one is a portable solid-state drive. In this video, we'll take a look at some of them. Western Digital, which owns SanDisk, sells its WD My Passport SSD as well. This SanDisk external portable SSD for basically the same price. I like the design of this model a little better, and it's technically ruggedized with an IP55 rating, meaning it can withstand a sustained spray of water. It's also shock resistant and has a USB-C interface. The cheaper older version has transfer speeds up to 550 megabytes per second, while the next-gen version nearly doubles that speed with up to 1050 megabytes per second and only costs slightly more for the 1 terabyte version. Your speed will vary if you're moving a mishmash of files to or from the USB drive, but when copying a single large file you should be able to get close to those fast transfer speeds. The Crucial X8 is a compact SSD that offers a great balance of price and performance. Just 0.4 inches thick, it weighs only 3 ounces and has a rounded, almost river rock-like appearance, with a USB-C port on one end. It includes both USB-C and USB 3 cables, so it can be used with older and more recent computers. The X8 had excellent performance in our tests, copying our 2.7 GB test file in 6.3 seconds. Our one complaint is that the USB-C port isn't covered, so it could be damaged if you stuff it into a pocket with keys, and the metal case could be easily scratched. If you are copying your data to a drive once, speed isn't that important. But if you are working with that data over and over again, while editing video, for example, speed matters. The quicker the drive, the quicker your work will go. So, for those who want to add portable speedy storage space to a laptop, our pick is the G Technology G Drive Mobile Pro. The Mobile Pro was the fastest drive in all of our tests by a considerable margin. It was able to copy a single 2.7 terabytes file in just 4.6 seconds. It isn't compatible with older USB connections, though. If your computer doesn't have a Thunderbolt 3 connection, this drive won't work. The drive is encased in a tough, well-ventilated aluminum enclosure, as the SSD gets rather hot when in use. That said, with so many perforations in the enclosure, there's a good chance that it's going to pick up a lot of dust and gunk if you don't carry it in a case. Additionally, you should know that G Technology hardware is made for professionals and typically sell at a premium. Inside? Yep. TLC NAND memory? Affirmative. IP rating for increased robustness including waterproofing? Check. All for an attractive price? Confirmed. The ADATA SC800 ultra-fast 1 terabyte really does have quite a bit going for it. It starts with that SSD, bridged to a USB interface. In this case, it's a 10 gigabits per second USB 3.2 Gen 2 interface rather than a 20 gigabits per second USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 connection. It's also nice to see that ADATA has equipped the SC800 with TLC rather than QLC NAND memory. The latter is typically slower and offers lower write endurance. All very nice, but what is really unusual is the SC800's IP68 rating, a characteristic hinted at by the pop-off cover over the USB Type-C port. Performance-wise, in testing the ADATA delivers in the headline 1 GB per second spec for sequential transfers while notching up 4K random throughput that's comparable to the competition at 21 megabytes per second for reads and 40 megabytes per second for writes. The only slight chink in the SC800's armor is that sustained performance drops down to around 260 megabytes per second after around 15 gigabytes of internal drive traffic. But it's not enough to spoil an otherwise highly appealing package. The Samsung T7 portable external SSD is the best choice for storing your files with rapid transfer speeds, thanks to its USB 3.2 Gen 2 interface. The regular model suits most users perfectly fine if you'd prefer to save a bit of cash, with sizes ranging from 500 gigabytes to 2 terabytes. Plus, there's a choice between gray, blue, and red for a little personalized touch. Measuring almost precisely the size of a business card at 85mm by 57mm, the Samsung T7 is slim, too, with a width of only 8mm. These dimensions pair with its lightweight 58 grams build and 2 USB cables, one USB-A and the other USB-C. Compatible with Windows, Linux, and Mac, the T7 can also be connected to Android devices and games consoles. The Xbox Series X supports USB 3.2 Gen 1, so it won't quite hit the maximum potential speeds, but the T7 is backward compatible, so it's still a decent choice for storing games.